So I played a game earlier where I didn't capture a single piece and I still won by checkmate. I think they had four pawns and a knight, and yeah, I basically found a plan, stuck to it, and it works. So I'll quickly run through it. Um, so I'm playing black and I'm playing King's Indian. I think they come forward two spaces onto D4. Yep. So I just go D6 and then develop my. What do they do next? Two pawns in the center, so very standard. I develop my knight. They develop their knight. I develop my pawn, ready to move the bishop up here, and then castle. They develop their knights. This is the textbook, and then obviously bishops here and here. So it's the very textbook opening. You see that quite a lot. So I put my bishop there. Out come the bishops. I castle. Oh, okay. So attacking my knight. So I will move it, and then they castle. Right. So this is basically where my plan starts. So what I wanted to do is put this bishop here on this long diagonal, because what I find is bishops on long diagonals, either here or here, are very sneaky and people forget about them. So often you can have it covering a long diagonal, whack a queen there or something like that, and they're like, "Oh, checkmate." So yeah, that was my plan all along. So, but obviously there was various problems I had to deal with before I could actually deliver the checkmate. So we'll go through them now. Knight comes down. Right, so the bishop is now where it needs to be. It's just everything else. Right, queen takes knight, absolutely fine, no problem at all, not part of my plan. I'm sure he's very pleased with himself there. I do want to push it away though, because I don't want it to come here and then down here, because that is problematic for me. So that's why I pushed it away. Okay. Okay, reason for this is obviously you've got queen, knight, and bishop all staring at that square there, so it's very, very weak. So I just pushed on d5 just to take some of the pressure off that square there. Takes, which is absolutely fine. And I push the bishop with the pawn. They move out of the way, which is good. I push there again to defend, because that square is weak again. Yeah, that doesn't really affect what I'm trying to do. So here I'm trying to either push the bishop or I'm trying to tease the knight down so that I can take it, because obviously if I've got a queen here on that white diagonal ready to go up here, knight's going to take it, bishop's going to take it, the hanging queen is always going to be taken. So yeah, bishop moves out of the way, so we're doing okay. Yeah, that's fine. So right, so now we're pushing the knight, so we're trying to dislodge this knight and get it somewhere where it's not problematic to us, and that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed. So like if we went here, it can't reach. Obviously here's no good because here. So I think that's the ideal square. I can't remember what I did. Okay, so I'm getting the queen ready now. Okay, what was that? Just a pawn. Right, and there we go. The battery's prepared. So literally this bishop is backing the queen all along this white diagonal here. So let's just, it's basically a case of seeing if they spot it, which luckily they didn't. I mean, what would they have been able to do? So they could have blocked it with the knight, the queen, the pawn, the yeah, they could have blocked it, but luckily, like I said, these bishops in the corners here are very sneaky little buggers. So yeah, it paid off. So anyway, so I think their move was they took here, probably was going to give a check there. I'm not sure. I don't know what their intentions were because they never got to actually do it. So yeah, there you go. They take and checkmate. So yeah, always fianchetto your bishops when you can. Get them on those long diagonals, and then send your queen up to do the job. Bosh.